Hello everybody and welcome back to PeterVill Farm. So in the previous episode I did clear a substantial area just up here in the trees, and you wouldn't really have thought there'd be so much land there, but really there was a lot of land just hidden underneath all of this undergrowth, which we cleared with that very impressive machine by Black Sheep Modding, the T-Rex. So yeah, we actually have created a field. There is a field here which is going to be planted with poplars. I did suggest it in the previous episode, and the suggestion went down very well with my viewers, so we're going to do that today. Obviously it's not a huge field, but it is still a really good piece of land to put an extra crop on. So yeah, let's just head over to the store and we can get things purchased. We do have the 8R just over here. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use this for the planting. It's probably a little bit too big, but it is here ready to go. So yeah, I don't know, I think I might just, as it's already attached to this trailer, despite it being a transport trailer, I might just use this to load some crates of poplar onto. I really don't know how many crates we're going to require, and the thing is with this, I do actually have quite a good setup mod, which is this frame here, which does actually allow you to fit 3 of the planters together, although I think really for that section it would be a bit over the top renting 3 of these when I could just do it all with one. So I think really today, one of these on the John Deere 6930, and we'll put as many as we require, as many pallets as we require, onto the trailer. So it is 2,000 litres for one pallet, which is 280 pounds. I really don't want to buy too many here, so I don't know, I think I might even risk just heading back to the yard every time. If it turns out that one pallet only lasts for a minute, then I'll have to load up a good amount onto the trailer. But yes, it would seem ridiculous buying loads of pallets just because I'm overestimating potentially. It would just be a total waste of money. Now I do feel I need to point something out here, because I think I might have misled a few people in the previous episode when I was doing the the mass destruction actually over in the forest where we're about to go back to. I think I gave the impression that money is no object in this series, where actually it is. No money is going to be cheated in. Everything which we have, the £143,000, is very important to us, and I can't just go wasting it. I know I did spend probably about £5,000 leasing the T-Rex, the destroyer, but that was just because it was a really good mod. It was worth it, and really, £5,000 roughly to clear that section, if it was 5,000, it could have been less. I think it's not too bad, really. Yeah, I did get one person in particular who said I'd totally ruined the series because it was supposed to be a continuation of Felsbrunn, and now I'm just spending money ridiculously, but I am not trying to do that. It might have happened a bit, I might have maybe spent a bit more money than I should have done, but really no, that is definitely not the intention. Money is important, nothing will be cheated. So here I am over at the forest. I'm just going to pick up the sapling planter to begin with. We can take that back over to the store, and then we can get the crate and put it onto the back. So let's just go and purchase the first crate just here. And I should be able to just put this straight onto the back. Hopefully. There we go. Good, so 2,000 litres, let's see how far I can go. I think a lot of my viewers will agree this is a really good opportunity to use this tractor, because it is such a good looking tractor, and it doesn't really get much use. It has its fair share of use, but not a massive amount. So this is hopefully a really good job for it. I'm sure that is respawning in the same position. It must be. It must be a map object, which is too heavy for me to move. I think I put this track in, didn't I? Did I put this track in? I'm not too sure, but I managed to put the track exactly where there is a giant log, which I have once again got stuck on, because it is huge. It's a tree. At least it used to be a tree. Okay, beacon's off, and we can start to do this. I'm going to attempt to do it as neatly as possible. It really needs to be in a good straight line to be able to harvest it in a good way. Unless, of course, I want to make life really hard for myself, which I don't. Anyway, let's see how we can go here. Well, looking at the current consumption, it does seem quite slow. I would say this whole crate here is actually going to do the whole field. I can't really see any reason why it won't do. It's the first breed done. I know it's a very small one, but we've only used 2%, so it's not bad going, is it? That is not bad going at all. Now, I must also mention the other series which I have running, the Season series, over on Oakfield Farm. I would like to thank everybody for their suggestions regarding the very strange money problem where the worker just suddenly takes loads of money in seconds. I've had a lot of different responses, and it seems that there are a lot of potential issues, potential reasons, which does make it more complicated to find a fix. So I don't know, I'm going to look into everything. I'm recording this video just as that one's being published, so yeah, the comments are still coming in thick and fast, which is very good of everybody to help. But yeah, it seems there is a wide range of different things that can cause a very similar problem. Some viewers, in fact, have said that that problem has been around. It's a rare problem, but it's been around ever since FS13. It just randomly appears, and then sometimes it can just disappear. So that's interesting. I think it is the first time I've ever experienced it. Maybe I have experienced it once, not too sure. Yeah, once before. Anyway, yeah, 4% consumed so far. I'm very impressed by that. Very impressed indeed. As for the method of harvesting, I think I might go for the biobaler. I do like the mod. The only reason why I don't really use it too often is because poplars aren't really worth doing, to put it simply. But for diversity, they really are. And they look good too. It's a different job. It's a different crop. It looks good. So I'm going to crack on here, we'll get things done as a time lapse, and I'll see you in a minute. Well, there we go. It is done. Actually, it makes it look like an even bigger area. Obviously, it's not huge. I still have 69% left in just the first crate. So this can stay here. Obviously, we don't require it anymore at the moment. But because I own it, I can just come back to it whenever, which is the benefit of buying outright instead of leasing things. So, yep, that is probably going to be used again. I think I probably am going to use more poplar in another nearby field, because then we can do loads in one go. But we will find out which fields would be suitable to do poplar in nearer to the time of harvest, because yeah, I don't think we're going to just do everything in one go. I don't really want to harvest everything in one go. It would be a bit much. Okay, so back over to the farm, and I don't know if I need to put the combine away, but I don't know if there's anything else which is vital to do. I will actually check the condition of the horses, since I did actually have seasons enabled for one episode. Hopefully it didn't mess things up too much. Let's just see. Seems good. Seems very good. Yeah, because I don't think you should really be running the horse helper mod with seasons. I think there does tend to be a bit of a conflict there, as they do have two very different uses. Seasons is all for, you know, restricting the amount some things are worth, maybe to put them to a more realistic value, whereas horse helper is assisting you in getting that £50,000 which each horse is worth, which is definitely worth it. It's just, yes, I think seasons probably does take a bit of a different look on the prices of some animals. I actually don't know how much a fully trained horse is with seasons. It could be 50,000, but I doubt it. I think things do tend to be worth considerably less. Anyway, let's go back over to the farm, and we can take a look at different things, and then I think probably, yeah, pack up the combine harvester. So I really am focusing on the forestry side of things on this Let's Play. As for forestry on Oakfield Farm, I think I will do some, but we don't really have the money available on Oakfield Farm yet to do that sort of stuff, which is where this map is great for forestry. So yes, I think there's going to be plenty more forestry to come on this Let's Play. I might even look into getting a different forest as well, because there is another forest. It's over near the pig farm, I think it is. And I haven't really been there, so it would be nice to go over there as well and do some other stuff, explore the map a bit. There is the combine. Yeah, so the only thing these animals really require at the moment is water, and they really could do with quite a bit. Yes, my pile of bales, very nice, very nicely stacked. So the water tanker, I think, is just around the corner here near the sheep. They're not really desperate for it. Mr. Sniff running around like a crazed lunatic. Yeah, they're not really desperate for it, but they could just do with it. It's about 50% full, the trough, so I might as well top it up. So there we go, it's empty. It is empty. I think probably the lock is the best place to fill up from. It's free. It is free after all, so it's a great place to go to. Does anybody want to see Felsbrunn? There it is. Hello, Felsbrunn. Good to see you in the back of the tanker. At least I think it's Felsbrunn. Hopefully it is. Otherwise I will be disappointed. Definitely looks like Felsbrunn. Don't think it's Ravenport. So yeah, water. Plenty of it just down there. Let's go and top it up. Now I do actually have loads of logs still just lying on the ground in the forest, and I think it would be a foolish idea not to sell them. I might have been a bit in a rush to get that JCB, because that now really does fit in very well with Oakfield Farm, but with this series I sort of need a more powerful telehandler again. So it's not a problem, because I did make a lot of money back from the Manitou, but I might have to get something as big as that back again, or maybe even a wheel loader. Since the JCB which I have, it's great, but for picking up fully sized logs and attaching to a wheel loader's adapter, it's not really big enough. And I've also got it on 2 Let's Plays, so I think I might return to that. Obviously, just selling one full load of logs is going to produce, how much is it? It's like £40,000. It's a really, really substantial figure. I've made it out of there. So yeah, it's not a problem that I changed. Especially as the JCB wasn't very expensive. It was supposed to be, but yeah, I made it a more realistic price. I think it would be quite nice just to discuss the Claas DLC, which is coming out on the 22nd of October. I do get asked quite a lot if I am excited for it, and yes, I definitely am. I think without a doubt it is going to be one of my most wanted DLCs for the game so far. I did really get excited about the JCB DLC for FS19, but since then I've never been super excited, you know, like where you really just cannot wait for the date to come. Claas is one of those brands where I have always been very excited about their equipment, especially their combine harvesters. I really do like their combine harvesters, the Lexion in particular. So yeah, the 22nd of October can't come soon enough in my opinion. I really can't wait for it. I actually have a bit of a theory, or maybe just a bit of a cunning plan about some of the machines which haven't yet been revealed. Now I know that the Claas Lexion range is going to be updated next year. There's a 2020 new range of Lexions, and I think the largest is called an 8900 or 8900, which is a big combine harvester. In fact, I think it is going to be the largest one in production in Europe. It's larger than the Agco Ideal or the Fendt or the Massey Ferguson Ideal. Pretty sure it's bigger than all of those at 700 and something horsepower. It's an absolute beast. So I have a sneaky suspicion that new range of combines is going to be put into the game, into the DLC. I'm not saying it is, it might not be, it's just I think it might be. I think that's why it's a bit of a secret at the moment. No Lexions have currently been announced, and I would not be surprised if that was put in. It would make sense. This DLC comes out near-ish the end of the year, end of October, and these combines are released in 2020, so it would make sense. It really would. Anyway, we have water here. But yeah, to put it simply, Claas DLC, absolutely can't wait. And by the way, if you want to pre-order it, there is a link down below. If you use my link, it does help me out a bit, so it would be greatly appreciated. It's like donating, but you get more in return than just a thank you, because you do get the game, and then a very small percentage goes to me. It's currently 7%, which I think is quite good. So anyway, I actually did win an award. I won an award from Giants, because I'm a bronze partner member. So thank you, Giants. I appreciate it. It's a nice feeling to be a partner of giants. Ah, what isn't a nice feeling is not being able to reverse one of these dollies. I can reverse trailers absolutely fine at speed, but these dollies, oh, I can't do them. I think it's just going to have to go there. That will do. So what is left? We have the combine in the field. Yes, it's going dark. I think what I'll do is I'll just increase the rate of time so it gets darker faster. Yes, why not? No, it's so that it becomes 7 o'clock earlier so that we can sleep. So this is one of those really nice header trailers where you can just unfold it. Fold everything up. Ideally, don't remove the heads-up display, which I just did. And somehow we need to cross the road with this thing. I think it's going to be a bit more challenging than it first appears. This is long, and it's a bit of a crisscross going out of here. I'm going to try my best. It might be possible. The swing of the back of the combine is the most difficult thing to get right, especially on this next gate. First gate's not too bad. Second gate, we'll see. This one here. Okay, I did it. Surprisingly, it seemed to go very well. So yes, next time on PeterVill, I'm going to be definitely probably giving the horses some more feed. The orchard may require some more work. There is a chance of it, although everything does look quite good here, so maybe not. But the poplars, they're going to grow quite quickly, and also the timber which is on the ground. We have so much timber in that forest, it just has to be picked up and sold, because it's just loads of money. We have loads of money just out there. Oh, look, you can see where I put the poplars. Yeah, never really done too many poplars before, never really noticed the colour of it. But there we go. A bit of progress, a bit of diversity. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, see you again soon. Bye for now.